Hi everyone. This is Stay at Home Kay here with my babies. Aubrey over there in the back. Say hi. It's mom's YouTube channel, my life.
Look who's on my picture. He wearing a nose ring like Chris Brown.
His name is Tupac. You'll learn about him. All right, go back there and start talking. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, gents, whoever is watching. Today, I'm going to talk about some daily routines that I do as a stay-at-home mom. I am a mom of two girls, Carly, newborn, and Aubrey, my 5-year-old. If some of you don't know, I go by Kayla. That is my name. This is my channel called Stay at Home Kay. Like I stated, I am a stay-at-home mom, full-time. I work full-time from home, through my laptop. But really, like, I'm just at home with my kids all day long until their dad comes home. So, just kind of a little bit of things that I do daily. So, pretty much my day starts at about 7 a.m. because this one wakes up on the dot for that bottle. As moms know, you put them on a schedule to where they're eating every 3 hours. That's pretty much how I'm doing with her. I have had to stop nursing, which was a little bit challenging, for me because I did want to keep nursing her, and but my milk supply wasn't getting enough for her. So I had to go ahead and switch her to a formula. So right now she is on a soy formula. Um, so we wake up, we get dressed, we get fed breakfast in the morning, and we kind of just do like activities throughout the day. Um, what I am going to start cutting back on, especially with my 5-year-old, is her TV time because I feel like she does watch TV a lot, and she's on YouTube. But she has her own YouTube channel. You guys can follow that. It's called the Aubrey J channel, where you can see, it's kid friendly. I'm sure your kids like to watch people, you know, play with dolls and stuff. It's pretty much what she does. So, yeah, that's pretty much kind of like what I am going to start doing with her. Going to start doing more curricular activities if I'm definitely going to be keeping her home with me for the whole summer before she starts full time going into what I call big girl school, but it will be kindergarten. She's going to kindergarten. She's going to kindergarten. I'm super excited about that. I really am, but I am super nervous. So if any of you moms, out there, dealing with that, like first time, with your child going to kindergarten, and you may feel like, well, what if they don't know like how to write? Like I'm still teaching my daughter Aubrey like how to write because she kind of writes backwards, especially with her name. She'll write it backwards. I'm trying to teach her how to write it the correct way, which has been a little challenging, but I have a lot of experience with children. I've always worked in a daycare, so I know that we'll get through it, especially this summer. Um, with my youngest, I mean, she's right now she's 7 weeks, going on 8 weeks next Tuesday, and so she'll be 2 months. Oh my god, my baby's gonna be 2 months. She was born April the 9th. You guys give a little glimpse at her. Say hi. Say hi. She was 6 pounds, 7 ounces, and we're doing okay with her schedule. She's every 3 hours she gets her bottle. Change her first before she gets it. pretty much, nap throughout the day. It's the same routine. As a stay-at-home mom, I learned that having the same routine, especially for you and your kids, will keep you on a steady, flow with everything. You just feel more organized and you know what is going to be happening next. Like with her, I already know like her next bottle, she's going to need it at 2 o'clock. So I'm going to be warming that up very soon for her. Um, with my 5-year old, usually now that we have been staying home, I can't say that I have been slacking on her bedtime, but I'm definitely going to get her back into that because right now I work 2:30 to 11 with my stay-at-home job. Recently just got my hours changed now that I'm coming back from my leave of absence, so I'll be working 9 to 5:30. Which is going to work for me because I know her schedule better during the day rather than at night, because as it starts to get a little bit after 7 p.m., she's up and she wants to cry and she just wants to do what she wants to do.
Mommy, you know that I'm going to grow up like Skylar and I'm going to kindergarten, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really so excited to go to kindergarten.
I'm glad that you're excited. Mommy's getting excited too. You could go ahead and go sit down. So yes, we are definitely excited about that, as you can see. So yeah, yes, I can say that. Yeah, sorry. I can say that having the schedule, is what you really need to have to stay on track throughout the day and stay busy. Because staying at home all day, all you will probably want to do, is go to sleep. You can't always do that. Like you gotta, get dinner started, make breakfast, make lunch. You can't make it seem like the child is at home all day with you. You have to keep them as if they were in a facility, in a daycare. So I am my kids' teacher and I'm going to, teach them the best way that I know how, because I get it, with preschools and with daycares and stuff. They're all fine and dandy, but they are expensive. Okay? They're expensive for them to do the same things that I am doing at home, with the kids. Like, I can change a diaper, I can warm up a bottle, I can do all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm happy that I have the job that I have, and I'm not going to fail at that because this is what I want to do. I want to be at home with my children and have them in my sight because nobody's going to take care of your kids better than you are. You know what I'm saying? You know your kids because you're raising them. You're taking care of them. You know what they need. You know their needs. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how that is going to be. Um, Hello, person who came in, whoever that you are. Oh, you're crying. You're crying. So yeah, that's what I definitely am learning. Staying at home with them. Like nobody's gonna take care of my kids like how I am. I've done it where I worked um at when I had my first, and she was in a daycare, and that went, okay. I've always worked in the same schools that she went to. Um, so that's how, I have so much experience, with working with children. I could definitely run my own daycare if I wanted to. But, and that was good for me because I always had that eye on her. If you're that type of mom that needs to have your eye on your kid and you need to work, I would suggest that you work at a daycare, with your child up until they're 5 years old. That could definitely keep you in a clear mind, a clear state of mind to where you know that your child is safe, they're not in no harm's way, and you can correct the teacher right then and there when you see that if they're treating your child, mistreating your child in any old type of way. Being at home, you're with your child all day. Like I said, you're the only one who's going to take care of your child, better than anybody else because they are your children, So, um, I keep myself busy with these two. I'm on my hands and feet all day long. It doesn't matter what we're doing. We are definitely always busy. Um, I encourage keeping a nap schedule for them. Kids definitely need naps. With my youngest, of course, with an infant, they can sleep, up until, as long as they want to. They need to get as much rest as they can. Um, as they start to get older, from what I learned, working in daycare, you definitely, need to start to I guess expand their one nap schedule to where like, okay, so normally she's taking like 3 to 4 naps a day. When she turns 1 year old, she's going to change to where she's taking one nap a day, and we're going to stretch it out to where it's like a 12 to 2 type thing. So it's like a full 2 hours that she's sleeping, maybe 12 to 3. That way she will get used to that. And the older that she gets, she will continue. I will start to know, okay, I see that you're getting a little bit cranky. It's because you need to go ahead and take a nap. And I would put her down for a nap because that's what I did with my first. So some things that we had to have changed, like how I said, I had her on a certain type of. I was nursing her, and then I had to switch her to a formula. Now I have some serious allergy issues to all dairy products. So that was a disadvantage, for me, um, dealing with that, because I was like, how am I supposed to be able to burp my child? And she spits up like all the time. So I'm like, if it gets on me, like literally, I will break out in hives and go into shock. Like my allergy is that serious. So I know that soy is, they say that it's hard on the stomach especially for an infant. It could cause constipation. But I think that dairy does the same thing as well. That's why a lot of parents, when their kid turns 1, they don't want to go ahead and put them on a whole milk and stuff like that because it, harms their stomach, and causes them, to definitely get, you know, constipated and stuff. And that's definitely with any type of dairy. So, even switch, if I find out that she doesn't have allergies, like with my first, I would, I'm going to definitely not even put her on a whole milk, probably try like an almond milk or something. And as I, build my subscribers, I'm gonna start asking you guys like, how do y'all feel, about those type of options? Like, what are some things that you give your child besides whole milk? Because I'm kind of, firm on that. Like, I don't want to have to do that. I'm actually trying to switch this one. I see, bug is really nice.
Yeah, it's in the bun.
Thank you.
Guys, look at my Bobby. Look at my little dolly.
Thanks. Okay, so go back over there so I can finish. So yes, so it's summertime, and you definitely want to at least give the children at least 15 to 30 minutes of outside time. Now, my 5-year-old all of a sudden doesn't really want to go outside unless, of course, she's playing with some kids. And right now, kids are not at home. Right now they are still finishing up school. I think they got maybe 2 more weeks left in school. So as we, progress into that, we'll start going outside more often because she'll have more kids to play with. Right now, I get it. She's out there playing by herself. She don't really want to play. She'd rather just sit in the house. I'm cool with that because I don't even like the sun like that. No way. Definitely we'll go to the pool, go to different museums, just different activities just to keep the child busy. You know what I'm saying? That's all children want to do anyways, is stay busy because they have so much energy and want to let it out. I mean, that one back there wakes up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. This one wakes up at 7, so I'm up making breakfast early. And that's usually not me, but I'm getting used to it, back on track with that. So definitely, that's kind of pretty much like how my day pretty much goes. Like, of course, all my friends are workers. I don't have any friends that stay at home. So if I'm texting them, it's just pretty much we just talk through text. I can't really like FaceTime them or call them, because my friends are at work and I get it, and they probably won't hit me back until later on in the evening, anyways. Um, but that's okay, I get it. Like, even when I'm stuck on my laptop, with work, like, I can't really text like that either. Um, but on the weekends, I try to, get up with other, families so that the kids, can have, people to play with, because they all week they see mom. Every day they see mom, they see dad. Dad comes home, it's pretty much our same routine. So, I just wanted to come on this live, kind of basically talk about the daily routine. I am definitely going to keep on doing this because I definitely, want to hear from, the public, hear, like what you guys have, maybe some advice. Maybe there are other stay at home moms, that are, to have advice on what are some things that they do, to other options to keep the kids busy, and to keep myself busy as well. Because I'm at home with 2 kids all day. I'm pretty sure there's probably moms that's home with 5 kids. So definitely keep tuning in, keep subscribing to my channel. Like, I want to be able to hear from everybody and make this a viral thing, of course, because this is going to helped me in so many ways. Definitely after giving birth, 2 months ago, dealing with the postpartum depression and stuff, and I'm definitely coming out of that. It's been a little tackle, but I feel like this channel is gonna really like help me in a way to where I'm gonna feel better about myself and feel better about my decision of becoming a full-time stay-at-home mom and just loving on my babies, because I love my babies. I love you. I love you. Yes, I do. So cute. All right. So once again, thanks for tuning in to Stay at Home K. And y'all subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all soon.